New details about this case have been released. 9 people have been taken into custody in connection with this murder-for-hire case. FBI conducted a search warrant at Pino's house in this complex right behind me, and when they went in, they found him dead with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Sergio Pino, accused of being the mastermind behind several attempts to kill his estranged wife, Bryanna Pino, this investigation underway since July 2022. Tuesday morning, the FBI executed a search warrant at his Coral Gables home, prepared to arrest him. SWAT announced their presence and asked Pino to exit.
After an hours-long standoff, Miami SWAT agents made entry into the home, ultimately finding Mr. Pino deceased in his bedroom from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Our evidence has shown he hired and gave orders to murder crews.
2 murder crews, that is. The first crew consisted of 4 men, including Byron Bennett, who worked for Pino as hired help on his yacht.
They actually obtained fentanyl to assist Pino in his effort to kill his wife.
All 4 caught and arrested, but that didn't stop Pino from attempting to finish the job.
Mr. Pino knew at some point that law enforcement was onto him.
The second crew was hired. That included 5 men, one of which did roofing work for Pino, Fausto Villar. He was the one in direct contact with Pino. This group was to get paid a total of $300,000 as long as Sergio Pino's name wasn't connected. But the most important term to the agreement:
Mrs. Pino had to die before their next divorce proceedings.
The FBI tells us it was Vernon Green who ran with a gun toward Bryanna while she was in her car in the driveway. She was able to speed away while honking the horn that prompted her adult daughter to walk outside.
The perpetrator at the time actually pointed the gun at the daughter's head. Ultimately, he decided he was not going to kill the daughter. That was not the job, that was not the contract.
The FBI special agent in charge telling Local 10 that 9 people are now facing charges and the investigation remains active. But as for Bryanna,
She no longer needs to live in fear for her life.
Authorities say that before those 2 murder crews tried to kill this woman, they were stalking her. As new details are released, we'll be sure to let you know. In Coral Gables, I'm Bryanna Howard, Local 10 News.